The supervisor cluster provides a Kubernetes control plane from which Tanzu Kubernetes clusters are built. The Tanzu Kubernetes Grid Service is a custom Kubernetes controller manager with a set of controllers that is part of the supervisor cluster. The purpose of the Tanzu Kubernetes Grid Service is to provision and lifecycle manage Tanzu Kubernetes clusters. This demo shows how to use the Tanzu Kubernetes Grid Service to upgrade a Tanzu Kubernetes cluster, or TKC, running on a vSphere namespace. When you upgrade a Tanzu Kubernetes cluster, new control plane node and worker nodes are deployed alongside the existing nodes. After the new nodes are added, the original nodes then get removed. Note that to facilitate the demo, we use a TKC with one control plane and one worker node. This configuration is not recommended for production-grade TKC deployments, which should always have 3 control plane VMs with multiple worker nodes. We start by reviewing the details of the TKC from the vSphere client. We see that the TKC is comprised of 2 virtual machines, 1 control plane and 1 worker node. We also see that the Kubernetes version for TKC01 is currently set at version 1.17.7. We will upgrade TKC01 to Kubernetes version 1.18.5. To do this, we begin by logging into our Linux workstation. From the Linux workstation, we use the kubectl vsphere login command to authenticate to the Kubernetes control plane. We then set our context to the ns01 namespace. Next, we use the kubectl get TKC command to query the deployed TKCs in the ns01 namespace, along with the kubectl get virtual machines command to display information about the virtual machines that make up the TKC. The kubectl describe TKC command shows details about the TKC. Before we perform the upgrade, let's query the control plane and see a list of the available Kubernetes versions. To do this, we run the kubectl get tkr command. Here, the tkr is shorthand for Tanzu Kubernetes releases. In this example, we will upgrade the TKC from version 1.17.7 to version 1.18.5. To do this, we run the kubectl edit tkc command, where we change the spec distribution full version field to null and the spec distribution version field to the value of version 1.18.5. When we exit the editor, Kubernetes detects the change and begins the upgrade process. We use the kubectl describe TKC command to monitor the progress. You can also monitor the upgrade progress in the vSphere client, where we can watch as the new VMs are deployed and the old VMs removed. In a production deployment, it will take several minutes to upgrade the control plane and worker nodes. We have sped this up for this demo. Following the upgrade, we confirm that TKC01 has been upgraded and is now running Kubernetes version 1.18.5. This demo showed how to use the Tanzu Kubernetes Grid Service running on the vSphere supervisor cluster to upgrade a Tanzu Kubernetes cluster running on a vSphere namespace.